Yeah, baby, it's time for Tua. Turn the ball over. Let's go, baby.
Monday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. Steelers Around podcast. Only we can bring
Bring the pain.
bring the preview like no other for sure. How about it, TA? Anyhow, let's get rolling, man. Pull up a chair. Let's go. It's time.
Welcome to the Steelers Realm podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
Here we are, another episode, Steelers Realm podcast, Monday night Miami version. Welcome, TA. Welcome, producer. Good to be back with you guys talking Steelers. How you feeling?
Feeling a little
Feeling
fishy.
good. What about you?
A little fishy, JT. Just a little fishy.
Fishy.
Feeling fishy.
I'm
do
digging
you
the
got?
jersey you're sporting, representing today.
Absolutely. I had to put a little something on, man. It's time to start digging deep, getting a little bit back to the roots.
There you go. There you go. Have to dig out my Joey Porter.
Oh, there you go. Especially because he's getting inducted into the hall or into the ring, right?
Ooh.
That's
Hey,
right. That's right.
Yeah,
Hall of Honor, right?
The Hall of Honor.
Hall of Honor.
Ooh, the Hall of Honor.
He shot me in Denver.
Oh, yes. Oh, Joey, man. I kind of miss him on the sidelines a little bit, but I do like the fact that every time JPJ does something good, they know exactly where he's at in the stands and they paying right to him. You know what I mean? He got that big old smile. He looks like he's ready to put on pads and go out there and play again.
He was never short on words.
No, he was not.
He was not. You know what? His boy does pretty good. You see the post game interview with him. His boy does pretty good. He's pretty well, and he's not. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah,
a good
that's his
interview.
mama in him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
The
probably.
well-spoken part. The nasty,
yeah.
hanky stuff, that's definitely all dad.
Yeah, that's Dad. This.
But you know what, man? I like that. They had that spirit, man. I mean, we've missed that spirit in our cornerbacks for a long time. When was the last spirited cornerback that you remember?
Well, Troy wasn't exactly he spirited on the field, but yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Ryan Clark was certainly no short of words either.
But again, both safeties. I'm talking corner, actual
Corners.
physical corner.
Yeah, even Lobster Claw for hands was pretty quiet too. He wasn't real outspoken.
Nope.
Who you think?
Chad Scott wasn't real. I mean, if we have to go way back, I mean, you could look at Rod, but Rod was a businessman. You know,
It
what I
was
mean?
all business. Yeah.
He was all business. I mean, I don't, I've been thinking about that. I want a little bit more time. Maybe our fans can help us out. Who do you think was the most spirited cornerback in Steelers all-time history? Send us an email. Steelers.
Yeah.
We need DJ's help.
There you go. Waiting for DJ and gang to stop on Bob. Yeah, all those guys. Larry said hi tonight too earlier, by the way.
Hey, Larry, how you doing?
Yeah. So hey, before we jump into it though, a couple little shout outs. A lot of things brewing behind the scenes at Steelers Realm here. Plus our YouTube views continue to grow. We just hit 225,000. We have 173 subscriptions, but we want 225,000 subscriptions to go. So go out there next time you're listening in, man. Just subscribe, help us out, get us going here. But yeah, some fun stuff coming up. And then
Throw the boys a bone. Throw the boys a bone.
That's it, man. Help us out. We come here every day and we pay to do this, and we hope you guys enjoy it. So help us out and throw us a bone, man. Yeah. So it's Monday Night Football again. I kind of cringe when I say like prime time again. We were hoping all those prime time games were behind us this year because we didn't fare so good in them. But Miami's
I forgot about this. Don't bring them up.
Miami is coming to a cold, windy, brutal atmosphere. Did I say windy and brutal and cold enough yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, that's a cushy 70 degrees and sunny weather. Coming to play some smash mouth football up in the Berg, baby.
Nice weather.
I hope it's a factor, TA.
It better be a factor. I mean, this is December football. We're bringing a Florida team to the north. It better be a damn factor, just like it's a factor when we have to go down to Miami and they make us dress up in our black uniforms.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning of September.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It better be a factor.
Exactly. I hope it's like Buffalo game was last week.
A little slip slide.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a tippy toe.
Tippy toe.
So, AFC playoff eliminator. What do you mean by that, producer? Fill us in on that.
Huh? I don't know. Oh, wait.
You don't know.
Maybe the Dolphins will be eliminated.
Because they are 6-7 at this point.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins would be eliminated.
Because of where we're at right now. And here's another little prime time thing. Do you know what uniform we're going to be wearing, JP?
Good point. Good point. Yes. Please do tell, since you brought it up. You get the.
I mean, it's Color Rush weekend, buddy. And I mean,
yeah, baby.
We seem to elevate just that little bit more above the ground, above the magic carpet ride. You know, the elevation to Color Rush and get us a victory on prime time. So I'm a little excited about this game.
Let's go.
Well, you know, prime time, man. Have you ever been to a prime time game?
Oh,
at Acrisure?
I have.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's good stuff. It is good stuff. Let's hope, and I got a question to follow up, and then we'll dig into the game.
Yeah.
But let's hope that the Steeler fans have kind of let Tomlin give him a ride since last week, since they beat the Ravens. Like, we don't care how ugly it was as long as we beat the Ravens. That was first and foremost. The criticism comes afterward, that and duly deserved as well too. But will the fans give Tomlin a break if things don't go their way at some point in the game?
Hell no.
What do you think, producer?
I mean, fans are always tough on Tomlin. They'll be one way. He's the savior right now because we just won, and then if we lose, he's going to be let's fire him again. So we'll have to see.
So, what do you think, TA? Do you think has Tomlin earned a pass so far?
No, absolutely not. I mean, look, he came out this week, man, and he said, man, when they asked him about being on the hot seat, and he's like, man, I've been on the hot seat for 19 years. When I heard that first in my car, I'm thinking to myself, who are you kidding, dude? You coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're known to give you guys time to develop. Now, we coach, we mentor, we pick, we prod along the way, but I don't think you've really been on a hot seat. Do you?
Nah.
No, they haven't been calling his head for a while.
Right. So, absolutely, if things don't go right, I look for a repeat performance, man, of renegade the booze and fire Tomlin again. So, there's a lot on the line here for Mike, man, to make sure he's got this team pumped up and ready to go. And if he really hasn't lost the locker room, like all of the players say, Tomlin's taking the bullets for him, then they should have no problem of winning Monday Night Football against the Finns.
Yeah.
Good point. So, is his leash just as short as last week, or is it a little bit longer this week?
Longer to who? Longer to the fans or longer to Art?
No, to the fans. Sure. Yeah.
No.
We know where that's situation.
No. If it's the fans, I gotta say no. Negatory. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say Art's married to him.
So by third quarter, things aren't going right. You might just hear some stuff third, fourth quarter.
We'll break out the Fire Tom and Chance again.
Look, if we come back out with a dismal offense and we go from 50-yard passes to 5-inch passes again, yeah, it's going to come unglued in Pittsburgh. It's going to come. I don't care if it's in a blizzard. They're going to want to see somebody scoring, or at least us knocking the dog snot out of them.
Yeah, we get it. We gotta get yardage in chunks on offense.
Yeah,
it proves it. We need 7 yards on first down.
Need big plays in there.
Yeah, I mean, because it opens up so much opportunity. And who knows? Maybe last week was wake up call. Still gave up way too many yards on the ground, which leads us to who might play this week too. So we'll get into that as well as we break down the game too. But yeah, we got to wait till Monday night, guys. 8:15 ESPN, and you can catch the radio broadcast on any of Steelers audio network. You can catch Rob King and company, who's doing a great job this year. Man, would that be frustrating for his job? How about it?
Hey, welcome to the Pittsburgh Steelers nation, man, where, you walk into the stadium and they hand you a blood pressure cuff. Please take this and notify us. There's a blue button at the roof in every section on the way down. I mean, yeah, you're right, JT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for the first time in a little bit, I guess probably because we're home, Steelers are favored 3.5. They're given.
Let's go.
Let's go. And
home field advantage. That means this would probably be a toss up in neutral.
Well, we were +6 last week. So yeah, I mean, I kind of expected that.
Do we play better when we're the underdog? It seems like we do this year.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to go back and look at that for sure.
I actually think we play much better as an underdog.
I think so. I think the attitude is better too overall.
Yeah, I don't think we don't fare too well when we're the favorites.
And as we're saying, we play through a competition. We play up to teams. We also play down to teams like the Dolphins. So we might.
There he is. I knew you'd be popping in sooner or later. Welcome, DJ.
Absolutely.
What were you asking him earlier? TA?
DJ, since you just popped on, you may not have heard it from the beginning. What we're asking for the fans is who is the most spirited cornerback, not DB, cornerback in Pittsburgh history. Because right now it's refreshing to kind of have JPJ is that spirited little guy, handsy, feisty, like his old man was. Sometimes he could aggravate you a little bit, but for the most part, you're glad he's on your team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Love having him.
There, I put it out to everybody.
All right, cool.
There you
go. Oh, you'll be there Monday. Ooh, dude.
All right.
I've been to one of those games too. Jets.
You know what stinks about those games, JT? You have to pee a lot.
Yeah. Getting through all those layers and up and down the steps and all your clothes.
Right. You're drinking beer.
I was going to say, that's because you drink 10 beers, it goes free. Like,
right. They should have slides like they do at Buffalo when they're cleaning the stands off. The fans could just way up at the top. They could just, okay, I'm coming down.
Straight into the head.
Yeah, maybe a rope tow to get back up too. That'd be great.
Oh, that would be good.
That'd be cool. But yeah, been there. Hell, even in not a lot of clothes, that's a pain in the ass.
It is, but it's worse because when you're cold and you get that chill and you got to go to the bathroom, I don't care what you do, how many wiggles and pee dances you do. It's like, right. Oh man, and then you're like running and you're trying to get there and you're trying to. Oh yeah, it's horrible.
You know what? There's 35 other guys sitting in line and just in the same boat you are, waiting to go, trying not to pee their pants.
Right.
Oh, the life of the Steeler fan.
Anyways, we've digressed again. Look at us twice. We're off the rails, JT.
I know. It's a good mood for this. But anyhow, yeah, 41.5 points over under on that one. And you got some interesting stats on this one, producer. Where do both teams rank?
Oh yeah. Both teams are pretty much suck when it comes to time of possession. Both near the league bottom. So hopefully we can control that this game.
So what does that mean? Like we're gonna see like a league record of 20 punts, 10 per team?
Maybe they did say the over under is 41 points, so it might be a very low scoring game. Boring game.
The contest of who can have less play.
Who sucks less? That's the
Who
question.
sucks less?
That should have been a show title.
Maybe.
Who suck less? Well, we're going to get into it, but some breaking news we got to get into.
Oh yeah.
Before we do that, though, I just keep teasing shit and jumping ahead of myself. But there are some playoff implications on the line here, basically. So where's that put this game? Should we win? Should we lose? What's the implications on that?
Well, basically, if we win, we have a good chance of winning the AFC North. However, if we lose, the Ravens might be coming for us and possibly take over the lead by Week 18, potentially.
Yeah, so I mean, we're at the point where if the Ravens win and we lose, we're back to the same boat that we were after the Buffalo game.
Yeah.
But if we win, that keeps, and that's what the Steelers need to realize, and I'm sure they do. They're human beings, and but the importance of staying ahead of Baltimore at this stage.
Yeah.
However,
your business, so
their schedule proves to be a little more taxing now. Whereas ours doesn't look as daunting as it might have. But this is a game we got to win.
Yeah,
really, we got to win this game from a number of places. Keep your feet in the seat and stay ahead of them.
Yeah,
I mean, because let's face it, JT, we could almost label this as the proverbial trap game.
I mean, we certainly could. I mean, I watched them beat Buffalo, so they have it in them.
Well, since you had to bring that up, let's not forget that they are the team who's coming into this game with a 4-game win streak.
There you go. Could we be the win streak busters again?
Oh, it would sure be nice.
DJ, I think that's what he was looking for before he moved to safety, right? Are we close, TA?
Carnell Lake Lake was he wasn't chatty. He wasn't a chatty catty. He was more subdued and reserved. I want somebody who was spirited, man, who wasn't afraid to talk, who wasn't afraid to get handsy, wasn't afraid to put a lick on somebody, who was, that Steeler cornerback.
Well, just to give him some additional insight, because we were talking about Joey Porter before that. So that's the kind of level of spirit that he's looking for.
Yes.
But anyhow, got some breaking news. Did you catch this about TJ Watt today? What's the details on that?
Man, I wish we all knew. I mean, all we know at this point in time is he spent the night in the hospital with a lung ailment. Now, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, and producer, tell me if I'm wrong, man. I mean, you're a young kid. Lung ailment, okay, could he have ammonia? It could have settled in. Did he take a pop and break a rib, and now it's actually cartilage and stuff that's rubbing up and down on his lung that's causing discomfort? But whatever it is, the Steelers in the last week have had 2 players that the medical team has deemed to send them to the hospital to have them observed overnight. GT, that's crazy. I've never heard that before on this team. 2
Wait,
players
who else
in 1 week.
Well, I did read some reports where he, during practice, was exhibiting discomfort in his chest area. And apparently the training staff worked on him, but at some point determined that things got worse from them working on him, or for some reason they decided that it was time to go to the hospital. Do you recall Tyrod Taylor? You guys remember that name at all?
Oh, absolutely.
The
Yeah,
same thing happened to him. Here he had cracked a rib, and they went in to, yeah, we'll get into that in a second, DJ. But he went into training staff. They tried to shoot him up with a painkiller, and they punctured his lung or something. Do you guys recall that?
yeah, I remember.
So it's pretty scary stuff. Remember, we dealt with the rib situation with Big Ben too. That it was close to his heart.
It
Could have
was
poked
close
his
to his
heart.
heart, right? They were really scared about that.
Yeah. So anyhow, I mean, he's hospitalized now. Status is totally in question. He's out.
I hope it's just precautionary. So
Hopefully, hopefully it sounds worse than it really is.
yeah.
But you know him, man. He's go, go, go. His engine revs at high revs. So we need those lungs working good.
Well,
But you know what? If not, I think we're in much better position now than we have been in former years when he goes out.
Yep. Yep. We got some guys reinforcements on ready.
Right behind him. Right behind him. We got Nick Herbig who's lighting it up. Every time he's in, things happen. It's because he's in on passing downs a lot too. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, and then our Ohio State boy, man, Jack Sawyer.
man, I cannot believe we're sitting here as Steeler fans saying that it's okay for TJ to sit down and take a break because we feel good about winning a game without you for a change.
Yeah.
Rest up, my brother. We have we have a tribe. We have a community now in the outside
it.
linebacker world.
We need him for the long haul, hopefully. Right?
Absolutely. And you know what? Quite honestly, I'm okay if he has to sit out the game. I mean, I want him to be healthy for the long haul. You're right, but man, I have no problem with watching Nick Herbig and Jack Sawyer on the end. And if
Forgetting about Highsmith.
well, in Highsmith, I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, he's going to be on the right, and so Herbie's going to have to play left.
Absolutely. I think that's a great idea. And you know what else I'd like to see is maybe something we haven't seen. Why don't we get Joey Porter coming on in there off of a corner blitz?
You might see that. We had a little success with it. With who? Eccles.
Eccles, absolutely.
Last week. Yeah.
You know, I was thinking taking Peyton Wilson, lining him up at edge a few plays, maybe. Possibly.
Peyton Eccles?
No, Peyton Wilson. Put him at edge for a few
Peyton
plays.
Wilson. Okay. I don't think I'd be opposed to that neither. Bring in Peyton Wilson, throw him on the edge, and then have Patrick McQueen and potentially Cole Holcomb in the middle. Is that what you're
That's right. Holcomb too in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, because
there's some playing time last week.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that, man. I would like to see some kind of creativity to throw the opposing team off balance.
Well, I don't know if Joe Austin's that creative, unfortunately. Sad.
Well,
yeah, you know what? I can't help but think back to the LeBeau days and the fire blitzes and the way. Oh man, it was so much fun. It was coming from everywhere, and nobody knew. It wasn't obvious what they were going to run. It wasn't okay. These four line up and they rush straight at you. So you beat them man to man, and you win the game.
Yeah.
So, but anyhow, let's move on while we're talking injuries and stuff. TA, why don't you bring us the injury report and give me a sec before you start into it, and we'll cue up your music. There we go. Let's get it going.
Anyway, yeah. Second player we talked about went to the hospital. Abdomen. Man, they really have not mentioned what is going on in the abdomen. However, he was full participant today, so I think he's going to be good. The guy who I'm really concerned about, we talk about somebody needing for the long haul, and that's PQ, man. PQ has been dealing with that hip injury here for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
He's back in the lineup again. I look for him to go ahead and play because that's just who he's wired to be, man. That is one tough SOB. We already know about Aaron. Ben Skoranek, hand. He did not participate. the way we've been on offense, on again, off again, use this player this week, this player that week. I'm not quite sure if Ben's going to be there. The only thing that concerns me is who's going to take his gunner, because we're not going to be able to go ahead and put in DK Metcalf. Now, good news, Kyle Duggar is back. That, I think, is going to be a game changer for us as well. We've got James Pierre. He's got a little calf injury. He did not participate. I look at that more of just being rest and relaxation. Now, here's the ones that really concern me right now. Malik Harrison, Andreas Pete, and Darnell Washington. As we all know, they all had a concussion in the Black and Blue Bowl, man.
Right.
However,
Derrick Henry took out all of them, right?
What's that?
Didn't Derrick Henry take out all of them?
Yeah, Derrick Henry took out all of them. You're absolutely right. And if I look at it, 2 out of the 3 look pretty good, which is Malik Harrison and Darnell Washington. But it's Andreas Pete who is not coming back too well. That could be something to watch, and we'll talk about that here in a minute on why that's kind of important.
That was a concussion too, wasn't it?
It was a concussion, absolutely. So 2 out of the 3 concussions look like we might be on progress to see at least 2 of them back. Andreas, Pete, man, AP, I just don't know if we're going to see AP. Then, of course, we talked about TJ. Then the rest of it, man, another surprise is we might have Derek Harmon back.
Mm-hmm.
That could be huge when it comes to that defensive line and trying to stop the run. Nothing against what's been going on, because I think Yaya's did a great job. Canal Benton's did a great job. And, of course, Cam, who just won't leave the field, man. He's like the groundskeeper out there.
Hey, I heard a stat today, speaking of Cam. I heard a stat today that Cam has had more snaps in the NFL than any other player.
Wow.
Yeah, can you believe that?
That's crazy.
I heard the same thing. And he's logged more snaps than all the other defensive linemen this year.
Crazy.
I'm like, and does everybody remember? I just want to put this out here. We were all kind of back and forth. Cam's an old guy. Should we be giving him the money? He's past his prime. Brother, you've earned every dime and penny of it. And Art, I'm glad you opened up the checkbook for him, because the man deserved it. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
All right. Just wanted to make sure you guys left me hanging there like too long on that.
Come on, man.
It's your gig, dude. It's your gig, man. We don't step on
Well, no, I get it. So
we're going to step on your toes, man.
Going in now on the Dolphins. Now, the Dolphins have been kind of a train wreck all year, man, with injuries and trying to fight things, this, that, and the other. Out of all of them, probably none of them anybody cares about except the one dude that could probably torch us, and that's Devon Achane. Running back. Achane. He's got a little bit of ribs. So, look, one good smack-a-dack-a-do from McCole Holcomb, and, he might not be even questionable. He might just be done for the day. Other than that, the secondary looks a little beat up, and of course, I think if we're gonna do a little running up the middle, take advantage of Khalid Johnson being a little on the tender side with the shoulder. Other than that, that's your injury report for today. Welcome to everybody gets to participate on the Steelers Realm.
Everybody participates. You get a snap.
Does that mean Broderick's still out, right? Or what?
Yes, he is.
Come on.
Yeah, he is. But Harmon, they said he's close to coming back.
Yeah.
So hopefully we see them. All right, man. Let's go to head on it. Let's go. What do you think? Start with the D.
Hey, before we go head to head, I got to throw one more thing out there, all right? Which means absolutely nothing about nothing, but I just want to put this out there. Did anybody catch the article about professional bull riders?
No.
No?
No.
Now, as a Steelers realm, you may ask, what does a professional bull rider have to do with this show? Well, I'm glad you guys asked that, because I'm going to tell you. Because our beloved the Beard. Does everybody remember who the Beard is?
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
He's got a
Beard.
ranch now. He's a ranch hand raising longhorns.
Oh, he's raising longhorns to match his longhorn that he got hanging off of his lip. Now, I want you all to know he is going to be at PPG Paints Arena on February 13th and 14th. Now you would think, is he going to ride a bull? Is he maybe going to do a little calf and a little roping? No, he's not going to do any of that. You know what he's going to be doing, folks?
Drinking.
Tell us, TA. We're hanging on the edge of our seat here.
That's what I'm hoping for. I want you guys to be excited because I can't believe this, but he is going to be marrying people at the bull riding event.
What?
That's what he's going to be
Marrying
doing. He's going to be marrying people. And for all you couples who would like to be married, you have the opportunity, but you have to apply to PBR, that's probullriders.com, by January 7th to see.
Crap, I gotta find a girl by
To see if you could be married by Brett Kiesel, and you're going to look pretty good if you do get chosen in those free Ariat boots. I couldn't resist. I mean,
TA,
Brett Kiesel.
did you like land a deal with PBR or something here?
No, sir, I did not. No,
You give more promotion to PBR than you do for Steelers Realm on that clip there.
Well, just remember when you're out there getting married, folks, that says, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Steeler Realm, and tell the Beard he needs to come on the show for an interview.
Oh, there
you
you
go.
go.
How's that?
There you go. We'll have producer, you cut that clip out, and we're gonna have to send it out to him.
Got it. I'll send it to him.
Absolutely.
Cut that clip out. All right.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, JT. I couldn't help resist, but I had to throw that out there. A little soft spot for the Beard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're always good for a story or two.
I understand.
All right. So how's Steelers going to deal with Tua and what'd you call him? Tua turnover?
Tua, turn the ball over.
Turn the ball over. I mean, are we going to have a chance to have some turnovers? That usually bodes well. If we don't have turnovers, we don't do so good.
Mm-hmm. You want to guess how many turnovers he has on the year?
I don't know. Tell me.
It's 15, 14 interceptions, 1 lost fumble. So hopefully our defense can actually get a few interceptions and fumbles this week. Maybe even 5 or 6 like we've had before. We need them.
Well, I hope they dove into the film as well as they did last week because they certainly were able to keep Lamar in check.
Well,
I won't say much about the running game, but at least we were able to pull out a victory and keep them from scoring. As hard as we tried in the fourth quarter, we forgot we had an offense.
Just
Hunter. But anyhow, I regress again.
But you know what, JT? You bring up a good point because I think the defensive game plan that we seen last week against the Ravens, albeit that, the running game kind of failed, but Devon Achane is no Derrick. You know what I mean?
He's no Derrick Henry. No,
he's no Derrick Henry, man. He's not even close to being a jester in the King's Court. Now, if we can do that and drop the coverage back and confuse Tua, just like we were able to do Lamar, but make sure that we're gap sound because we were gap sound. Lamar only scored it out there a couple of times. That's the one thing Tua's not afraid to do.
Yeah, and the one time it was wide open. I think it was man coverage too, so everybody had disappeared. Yeah.
Exactly. Tua scored out there. But the one thing Tua's not doing this year is he's not running as much because I'm surprised. He's only got 42 yards rushing this year, which I think is kind of low. Don't you?
Wow, that's very low. Is that last week or for the season?
That's for the season. But it wouldn't surprise me with if teams are watching this, that this might be an opportunity for him to score it out there a little bit.
I don't know. I think he's afraid to get hit because all his concussions probably at this point.
I hope not. But TA, doesn't that 1,126 rushing yards and third in the NFL, 5.8 yards per carry, doesn't that scare you a little bit considering what we came from last week?
You know what? I would like to say yes, it does scare me. But you know what, JT? we've had running backs like this that have come up and just torched us to hell, and somehow we're still sitting here above 800. So
Mm.
I can't dwell on the things that we're not good at right now. We need to concentrate on the things that we are good at right now.
Yeah.
So, but again, I think we can stop him. The only thing, here's the thing, JT, because you do bring up a point. If they follow the Buffalo Bills playbook and, you know, run inside and then
Cut it out.
cut it out, oh man, it's going to be a long day at Acrisure. Those
Yeah,
boos
because
might be up there before halftime.
Are you saying they're going to continue their streak right now? Over their 4-game winning streak, they've been averaging over 160 rushing yards per game.
I didn't say that.
Well-
I'm just saying there's a possibility.
A possibility. I'm hoping it won't happen because Harmon's back and he should be a big boost to our run defense, hopefully.
yeah, did you notice the difference when he's in there versus when he's not? It's pretty significant.
I swear we go up 200 when he's injured.
Yeah.
Big difference.
So, all right. Well, let's see how our cornerbacks going to do against this passing game.
Well, their receiver room's kind of similar to ours, where they've got one guy you got to worry about, and the rest are kind of mid. And that's Jalen Waddle. Obviously, he's a speedster. He'll beat you up top with his great speed. So we got to make sure Joey Porter, is very grabs him the whole way, slows him down any way possible. Be a little grabby, do what he can.
That'll be an interesting matchup to watch, no doubt.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think we should double team, have Ramsey over top, Porter on him. You should be able to take away the passing game if you do that, honestly, because they've really got no other wide receivers with Hill being out for the year.
In producer, you're absolutely correct. Waddle is the go-to. With Tariq Hill going down on the IR and done,
That's right.
that basically leaves him. And producer, you hit on something else. I don't want to gloss over this. Tua is concussion
Prone.
He's a concussion protocol just waiting to happen.
Yeah,
and you're right. He's concussion prone.
Yeah, that's why I was saying he doesn't run the ball much at this point because he's going to get hit and get another concussion.
And he's got that little short game going, of course, to Devon as well, because Devon, as a running back, is their second leading receiver.
It's just like us, right? With Gainwell.
Sound familiar with Gainwell? Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Producer, good catch.
Now, you want to know another thing, though, that scares me because how aggressive we can be. We have to be a little bit of controlled, because if we're going to rush, on the screen game, especially not the wide screen. I'm not worried about the wide screen, JT, is I am worried about that little dink just right over the center.
Yeah, the running back chips and then drops into the zone.
Yep, drops right there in the middle, and then boom, and he's gone. That's the one I'm worried about. But I think overall, if we can take Devon out, I think let Waddle run. Let Tua go ahead and try to hit him. I mean, Tua can't hit the broadside of a barn out of a wet paper bag if he's standing in front of it. Let him try. Take out Devon, and I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like the same game plan from last week. If you take away Derrick Henry, if you take away Devon A-Chain, you should be able to stop this offense.
All right. Well, I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. Let's flip the script, though, and like anything else before we go over to offense, Steelers offense.
On the Steelers offense or Miami's offense?
Steelers offense.
Oh, JT, do we have enough time? I tell you what, here's the only thing that concerns me, and producer, you can correct me if I'm wrong, buddy, but there is a guy by the name of Bradley Chubb who is on this Miami team, and he is a force to be reckoned with. And right now, he's leading the team, I think, with like 6.5 sacks at this point in time. Now, do you want to have an idea who he's going up against, JT?
That's what I was just wondering. So I'm glad you asked.
By a little old left-handed tackle by the name of Dylan Cook.
Oh, great.
Oh, my.
Has he ever played tackle before? I'm just wondering.
Well, he got a few snaps there in the Ravens game, if you don't remember.
Okay, he'll be just fine, right?
Right. Because we're down to the fourth string left tackle, I believe.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
So
That's
what? And the only reason I bring this up is because if Pete's not able to go, we already know that.
what about Calvin Anderson? Is
Well,
that the other guy?
that's where I'm going with this. If they have to bring in Calvin Anderson as not the extra or the wide receiver option, then at that point in time, that kind of changed the dynamics of our bigs.
Mm-hmm. Just Mike.
Oh, it
And
did certainly. It was noticeable. What do we have? 34 yards on the ground last week.
yes,
Well, I was going to say, we're going to be able to run it this week if Darnell's not ready to go with his concussion, anyways, right? Doesn't that change your whole offensive game plan?
well, I don't think you abandon the run. I think
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just meant the jumbo package.
yeah. Well, even with the
Oh
jumbo package, look, let's not forget, Pat Fryermuth has been blocking in this league for a long time.
yeah.
Mhm.
Janelle Smith has been blocking in this league for a long time. Am
Mhm.
I going to put them up there in the top 10 blockers of all time?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
But they're professional football players in the NFL. Do I expect them to block? I damn do expect them to block. And if they can't block, then they shouldn't be on the damn team.
That's true. You know what? The Tomlin's excuse about like weight versus weight. I mean, technique has a lot to do with it too. And you know what? Okay, you're not like 311 pounds like Darnell Washington is, but you damn well better block like you have been. Connor Haywood too, not to
Yep.
leave him out of the picture. So
We'll see. Maybe they'll actually get Fryermuth involved because they're forced to if Darnell's not feeling 100%.
well, and Warren. Hopefully, he's going to be back healthy.
Mhm.
He's that hammer it up, A B gaps guy. Um, but he could still catch one out of the backfield, and then Gainwell is a nice 1-2 punch too.
Mhm.
Uh, if you can exploit the outside, get him. Once he gets going, man, he's been impressive this year.
I mean, I like how we've been riding the hot hand, whether it's Gainwell or Warren. Whoever's hot gets the ball.
Yeah, right, exactly. And he has been the hot hand too. So
You know what I'd like to see this game, and producer, I just want to make sure we put a little correction out there. It's not Calvin Anderson you were talking about. Spencer Anderson
Oh,
Spencer,
is our wide receiver eligible because
oh,
Calvin's
right,
already
right.
on the IR. That's okay. They're Andersons, man. One brother you get confused between the other one.
Close enough.
Yes. But what I would really like to see, because it seems like we're just there on that cusp, it's like we just keep, it's kind of like the carrot in front of the horse. We're just teasing it. When are we going to see a little bit more of Caleb Johnson?
Mhm. I mean, hoping so.
well, I don't know what we have seen. Kind of falls in the same like Roman Wilson category, guys. Unfortunately, I mean they're trying to give him shots here and there, and has he had a great opportunity? No.
He gets like 2 carries every 4 weeks.
Yeah, but neither has uh,
Mhm.
Fryermuth either.
Yeah. I mean, some of it is Gainwell playing so damn well, so it's been kind of blockade to him playing.
What did Tomlin call Muth? He called him the safety buster, or no, the zone coverage buster.
You sure it wasn't bench warmer?
Yeah, that's why you only see him in certain plays.
But here's my thing about Caleb Johnson.
What?
And you know what? We've heard it about these big backs for a long time. You got to feed them the ball because they really don't get their mojo going until what? The fourth quarter, right?
Yeah.
We've seen in Derrick Henry. Did Derrick Henry look good in that first half of that Steeler game?
No, he sure did in
Nah.
the second half.
No, but by the time that fourth quarter rolled around, oh, he had that locomotive running.
Yeah.
We
Well,
had
how much of that was due to a beat up defense at that point in the game, though? Too, you know what I mean?
It could be, but we had another back. His name was Jerome the Bus Bettis. Was
You
he
could
not the
beat
same
people
way?
up in the fourth quarter.
Eat them up and spit them out.
That's right.
My only point to where I'm going with this is I would like to maybe see them start. Look, we're already notorious for going 3 and out on our first possession. Well, you know what? Put Caleb Johnson in there. Let him go 0 for 3, and let him get his legs underneath him, and then maybe bring him in the second half and bring him in the second quarter and bring him in the third quarter for another series, and maybe by the fourth, because now he's been out there, he doesn't have those butterflies. Maybe he gets running then. Maybe change your approach on how you're introducing him into the game, not just in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that kind of a knock on Tomlin in general, though? Because he's really utilizing all the players to their maximum potential.
We ain't got enough time for all that, and I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just throwing out some suggestive coaching. You coach your coach up to the best of his ability. That's what we're trying to do right here, JT. Coach our coach up to the best of his ability.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll see. Hope he gets a shot. Certainly been rooting for him. Was excited to hear when we drafted. Just kind of disappointed in how he's been utilized so far, or the lack of production, so to speak. Just waiting for him to bust that one, because it's coming sooner or later. But he kind of got stripped of the kick return, punt return duties early on. That didn't help.
No.
Is Tomlin's way is that you got to prove yourself on special teams before you get a more active role. Ask James Harrison about that.
And I agree with you there, but you know what? Did Jerome Bettis really make his mark in football on special teams?
Oh, no, not Jerome.
No. And my point being is, they're bowling balls, man.
Right,
what do you expect for them? They got, they're like the 1970s Chevy Chevelle, right? It's like that's that low gear, man, and you go to hit that, you
all
pop the
torque
clutch
and power.
all torque and power, exactly. Compared to today's Fast and Furious, where it's wee. We're talking two different styles of automobiles here, man. Use them the right way. Hey, since we're on the offense and we're talking about two different automobiles, right? We got two automobiles that we kind of got a little taste of last week. Do we see more of Mr. Thielen and MVS?
Well, I was kind of heading there before we went down another road again. But yeah, I mean, another week under their belt, working with Aaron Rodgers. I'm sure the confidence and comfortability has gotten better. And these are two big guys. Good point there, DJ, where we were just getting to that. Yeah, could be surprising this week. I know he was excited as hell just to contribute last week. Aaron Rodgers has to love that mentality, man.
Yeah.
The guy's got nothing to prove other than he just wants to go out there and play ball. So I couldn't be any happier for him, and I hope he has extreme.
I mean, you're hoping these wide receivers can provide a spark to this offense that we've been lacking last month.
Oh, we really need these guys need to get open, man, and give him some options out there. Can't just keep throwing to DK and Jonnu every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Or Washington. I mean,
or Washington or Gainwell.
Right.
Flip a screen or a little behind the lines. What do they call that? Little bubble screen.
Little bubble screen. I would like to see us get back to the fancy screens we were using at the beginning of the year, and we kind of fell away from them now that we're in this part of the season. Maybe they are sandbagging. There was a listener, I think, that once told us, JT, they're just sandbagging.
That's right.
Thank you. Arthur Smith saving us.
Oh yeah, I remember who the listener. That was TA's non-Italian army. I think, right?
Oh no. There's
No?
a guy named DJ.
Oh, DJ
Yeah.
nailed that one.
Yeah. I mean, you just don't know, but
Never knew.
no. But I'd like to see where now that we've taken, how do they say it? Now that you've let the genie out of the bottle, how are you going to use that genie? Because that's what we did last week. We let the genie out of the bottle with bringing MVS up and, of course, starting Thielen with 3 days after being signed. Just
God, that's
absolutely craziness,
That's
isn't
crazy.
it?
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're up against the clock, man. We got to wrap it up here. So, let's do 15-second round robin. What's going to be the big factor?
Big
Go ahead.
factor?
Go ahead, TA.
You know what? You know what the big factor is? Aaron Crybaby Rodgers. Yes, I went ahead and said it. I said Aaron Crybaby Rodgers. Yes. You know what? Because last week was the first week I didn't see him cry like a little bitch. You know what? Is this the Aaron of old, Mr. Discount Double Check, who's no longer going to hide behind this, that, or the other?
Oh, I love seeing that. And even Tomlin had his own rendition of the double check.
And that's what I'm saying. It was a capturing of his youth, that arrogance, that thing that people hated about Aaron. That's the Aaron I've been waiting to see. That's the Aaron I want to see from here until we go ahead to California to take him home to the Super Bowl. If I can get that Aaron, then I'm not worried about anything else except watching my young defensive linebackers, edge rushers, get to the ball and Tua turning it over. And the only splashing going on is not from the Dolphins, but the splash plays the Steelers are going to be making.
I mean, I'd love to see some more splash plays. Always love to see him. Maybe JPJ can get an interception. I'd love to see him be a little feisty this week. Take care of Waddle. Make sure he doesn't make any big plays. If we can take him out of the game, take A-Chain out of the game, and then stop their offense. Hopefully we can even pitch a shutout. That'd be great. Hopefully.
How about we just play solid defense, get them off the field, and get our offense clicking? I mean, just simply stated, let's get this offense getting chunks of yardage, and let's not take the fourth quarter off, please. Please.
The fourth quarter, you mean the third quarter?
You mean the whole game?
We scored 2 touchdowns in the third quarter.
Well, last
quarter
week,
we punted every time.
Yeah, but normally we take the third and the fourth off. Okay,
Yeah.
last week
See,
we
that's
only took the
improvement.
fourth off. That is improvement. Look at that. We're improving. JT, we're improving.
We're moving up.
We're moving on up.
All right, so let's get some predictions before they shut us off here. Turn our power off.
Forgot to pay the bill.
That's it. All right. TA, you're up. You're first.
Up. What do we say the over-under was of 41?
Yeah.
And it's looking like it's going to be cold. It's looking like it's going to be snowy. Man, I can't help but think this is where Rodgers is going to really, really thrive because of all those years in Green Bay. This is not going to scare him. As DJ already alluded to, Tua has not won a game below 40. I do not see him winning this game. I do not see us losing in the color rush uniform. And just one more stat I want to put out there. The Steelers and the Dolphins have met on Monday night 6 times in their illustrious careers. The Steelers own that 4-2. I look for them to expand upon that 5-2. Steelers in a 13 snooze fest.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. Let's say we have us winning big. I think the Dolphins are gonna really suck this week. If we can shut down A-Chain, should be able to get the should be able to hold them to 0 points maybe. Let's go. Steelers 21, Dolphins 0. We'll pitch a shutout. Hopefully our defense shows up. Holds them, and their offense could do just enough to with Rodgers throwing a couple touchdowns to hopefully get us over the hump.
That's a bold prediction there. DJ is stepping out there with a bold one too.
He's saying.
I think he's in the same. He's drinking the same Kool-Aid you are.
Hell yeah! Feeling good about our defense this week.
He's probably drinking some moonshine. DJ. All right. Well, I'm going to go. I don't think it's going to be that close, but I think we'll probably take the under on this one. Just under by point, but I'm going to say Steelers managed to pull this one out. I don't think they shut down
Oh, come on.
Tua and company. But I'm going to go a little more conservative. Say Steelers win this one. Pull it out maybe with a last-minute field goal or just hold on to the lead at the end. 24-17 Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you and I aren't too far off there. 23-13, 24-17. I was giving them a benefit of the doubt of another touchdown. So
Might be a defensive touchdown.
yeah, could be. You never know. But
I just got to pose one question. Is it disrespectful that we went an hour and didn't mention a former Steeler on this podcast, whose name I shall not mention?
He's dead to me.
hey, Bob, there he is.
Yeah, what's up?
Who we're getting ready to play? Nobody's going to mention?
You're talking about Minka.
He's got a picture.
Right.
Right.
Nobody mentioned that. But you know what? He's under the radar guy, dude. And it's like there's not a lot of hype, you know, with the rematch against your former team. But I'm glad you brought that up. Please do tell your thoughts on that, since you did.
Well, look, the only thing I'll say about that Minka is that he didn't ask for this. He is having a really good year with the Dolphins this year. I think he's
got 2 picks.
He's got 2 picks. He's got a couple of forced fumbles.
That's more than he's had with us for 3 years.
Does have a touchdown though.
And there you go. He's had like 76 tackles, an interception, 2 fumble recoveries, and 6 passes defensed. Now, the one thing they're going to do is they're going to move him around, but Minka can't cover the whole field. Is he going to have a little chip on his shoulder? He's going to. I think that if we're going to do anything, though, Tomlin needs to isolate him. I just wanted to throw that one out there.
I was going to say, can't we just do what teams did to us, where they just throw away from Minka the whole game?
Yeah. Absolutely. He's on the right, throw it to the left.
Yeah.
Good quote there, DJs. He said this isn't a revenge game for him. Of course, you know, Aaron Rodgers said that against Green Bay, and
they're lying to you.
Said that against the Ravens, and you know, blah blah blah. But hey, it's NFL drama. TA.
It's not a revenge game for me.
Yeah, we all know what that is. My biggest question, and I'll leave you guys with this thought, is what does the NFL have planned for the Steelers this week?
Let me go bribe the refs real quick, and I'll answer that for you.
I don't know. It looks like, you know, the Ravens are slipping. I mean, there's got to be drama, but there's a good possibility that Ravens game may not mean shit at the end of the year too.
Okay.
Producer, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm hoping.
If you're going to throw them off the scent, this is the best way to do it. Make it drama-free.
Who's in the driver's seat?
Yep.
You're Pittsburgh Steelers.
We can
not
go
give up
ahead
the
and
shotgun.
We can eliminate the Bengals. We can eliminate the Ravens, and at the same time, let the Steelers lose the first round in the playoffs, and nobody knows the difference.
Well, that's pretty much the only way we're going to make it into the playoffs is we got to win the division. So,
absolutely, we do.
That'd be a good start.
Bob has his 24-14, by the way.
Sounds good. We're just shy of the hour mark, so it's a good time for us to say, careful in the hot tub. We'll see you guys later.
Yep. Have a good night.
Check back next week into the Steelers realm.